Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So it was my birthday, so thank you so very much for everyone, for all your warm wishes, your messages on Instagram. I really appreciate it. As you can see, I have a new background. I thought I would try out. I was supposed to use this on the day of my birthday, but I didn't get a chance to do a reading. So yeah, I turned 52. I was born 1969, and so yeah, 52 years old. I was actually born in the 60s. So let's get some insight into what's going on with your twin flame. That's why we're here. You want to know what's going on. Okay, so this is Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. And I have a different setup, so if I'm not looking at the camera, I apologize. And Nine of Pentacles. So I love seeing the Two of Cups because to me, it's confirmation of love. I have fur on my face. My cat was here. So when I see Two of Cups, I really see like you're on the same page. I'm picking up like you're each mirroring each other. So as much love as there is in your connection, there's also a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm picking up with the water, a lot of emotions. And this is what I'm picking up. So it could be like for one twin flame, it could be a lot of frustration, a lot of like anger, aggressiveness. I even just feel with the Aries, there's a lot of, my cat was up here and, sorry, like there's just fur everywhere. So I was saying Aries is in, there's a lot of Aries influence. A lot of frustration, a lot of aggressive energy, I want to say. So one twin flame could be experiencing that, while the other twin flame is experiencing just a lot of triggers. And so this isn't necessarily a bad thing. What I'm picking up is that it's coming up to be released. So that is amazing. And you know why? Because once all these heavier emotions are being lifted, like anger, resentment, frustration, triggers, that only means it's making room for more love. So more love, more capacity for unconditional love, more capacity for forgiveness. So this is a really positive indication that you're both on the same page. It could be like purging these energies. But Two of Cups, there's just so much love, and the container for love in your connection is increasing. So not to worry if you're going through a lot of emotions. I know, like from my own experience, even on my birthday, a lot of inner child woundedness came up. And, you know, I'm very fortunate to be living in a house of women who understand the journey and who are very patient with me, because it's very rare, but it seems like birthdays and like Christmas, my emotions just flare up because it's a time of the inner child. It's a time where our inner child wounds come up because as a child we didn't maybe get what we wanted, whether that was like material things or attention or love or recognition or acknowledgement, whatever the case is. It's like during Christmas and birthdays, I find trigger our inner child the most, because what we didn't receive as a child comes up on our birthdays. And I feel it doesn't matter how old we are. The more I feel, the more in touch we are with our feelings and our inner child, the more we feel the triggers. So I'm just thankful to everyone, you know, around me that can understand this, and everyone's just very patient with one another. So you're on the same page. Two of Cups is like lots of love, lots of affinity, I hear, and common ground. So even if that common ground seems unsettling, I mean, it's nice to know that we're not going through it alone, that our twin flame is also going through some of this emotional upheaval, that it feels like we're alone, but they're experiencing their own at the same time. And the great thing is that once one twin flame pushes through, in the sense that, you know, we're allowing the energies to kind of pass through us, the more closer we get to feeling that joy and completion. And as we feel that, our twin flame feels that as well. So it's really like mirroring the inner experience, which we know manifests in the outer. And there's a picture of two dolphins. I'm not sure if you can really, if it registers with the lighting, but they're very playful, they're very exuberant. And I really feel like that's the direction in which we are going to, as a twin flame collective, but also as a planet. We are returning to this playfulness, innocence, because for most of us, it's not going to be suppressed within us anymore with what's going on in the world. You know, the universe is stepping in and making room in our lives for this playfulness and joy. So if it hasn't come yet, it's coming. And, you know, you're going to find yourself carving your way for more happiness, more joy, more playfulness, whether you're in union or separation, because we must fully feel in union within ourselves, with our inner child, in order to have that with our twin flame. So that is beautiful. I love it. Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that for most of us, like, we're doing our own thing. We're minding our own business, staying in our own lane as much as we can. Because being in a twin flame connection, you're always picking up on each other's thoughts, feelings. We're getting telepathic messages. Like, there's always a connection. But despite all of that, I feel like for the most part, like, this is about being in your own lane, just investing in yourself, in your time, in your space, in, you know, what makes you happy, in what you need to do in life. So I really feel like for the most part, it's always been about our twin flame. And why aren't they here? And what's taking them so long? And why haven't they changed their situation? And what are they up to now? And all of that. And I feel like it's now shifted into not putting so much, like, not investing so much energy into them anymore, as opposed to investing energy into ourselves. So focusing on our health, focusing on our life purpose, you know, if that in combination with our career, and it could be finances. So before it was like, I don't know if I should keep investing in this twin flame connection, but I feel now it's like we're at a place where, okay, we know we're in this. Despite what's happening, I can't invest, you know, so much into that, because that's where there was an imbalance. I have to focus on investing in me. So there's more of a balance. And really, that's why things have happened that led up till now. Everything that has happened that has led up till now is for us to see where our twin flame is at, but also to see the mirror of where we're at and instead focus on that. So it's like, yes, I know the twin flame connection is there, but how about I invest in me now? How about I pay attention to me? How about I, see what this inner child thing is all about? And there's a lot of resistance because we don't really know. We're not taught about an inner child. We're not taught how to nurture our inner child. But really, when it comes down to it, it's all about what makes that part of us happy and how do we keep nurturing that, rather than focusing so much on our twin flame and how do we get into union. We focus on how do we get into union within ourselves. So that is very positive. It's very like moving forward. So that is very positive. So let's continue on with what do you guys want to know? Love messages? I'm using a new deck, which is always fun for me, and I wish I had the name of it, but it's I'll put it in the description box, and if I forget, remind me. But I get excited using new card decks, but then you just have to adjust to, because I use the same ones over and over again. Okay, so love messages, did we say? Love messages from your twin flame. So we have Knight of Cups, and we have Two of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from the Knight of Cups is that your twin flame is like, there's definitely this longing, searching, I do get a sense of longing for you. Your twin flame wants you to know that they haven't lost love for you. He's still holding a cup of love. He hasn't given up hope, even though he may seem lost. Like if you see this knight, he's kind of like, the horse looks like he's kind of drifting, and it's like he's kind of aimlessly, not really with any direction. So your twin flame, is going through finding their way in their own life, but also finding their way back to you. And they're kind of going about it like aimlessly, but they're still like really holding on to this cup of love. Like they're wanting to offer it to you, but they don't know where you are. They don't know how to get to you. They don't know how to find you being where they are in their situation. So it's not like they don't want to be with you. It's not like there's no love for you. They still have hope in offering this cup of love to you. They just have to get to where you are. And what I'm getting with the Two of Swords is that, they're feeling rejected. Like they're feeling their own feelings of rejection. So if you're feeling rejected, they are also experiencing their own feelings of rejection, whether that's from you, whether that's from someone in their life. They're feeling these emotions like just as you are. And it's not to make any situation, not to diminish anything, or it's not to judge a situation. It's more of both twin flames are going through things emotionally, like together. So as much as you're feeling this pain or wounds coming up, they're feeling it too. And even if they're showing up in the world as everything's great, everything's fine, it's really not. There's a lot going on underneath that they're also having to deal with. And some of them have to deal with it on their own. Like maybe they don't have anyone that they can talk to, or they can't get confirmation of what they're going through, or they can't, like, they don't go listen to twin flame readings. So we have to just give compassion to ourselves and our twin flame for this whole thing that is happening emotionally. Like, Two of Swords, I never see like it's heavy. And like all things, this too shall pass. What we have to remember is, getting back to that joyful place. And a lot of the times it's through healing of these emotions, the purging, the feeling of it, the triggering of it is how we also heal it. Because we, rather than in the past, we suppressed some things that we are feeling. When we allow ourselves to feel it, we allow it to pass through us, and we acknowledge even our inner child and kind of make their feelings, our inner child's feelings, valid. Like, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel rejected. It's okay to feel lonely, angry, frustrated, mad, resentful, hateful, vengeful. It's like a hurricane of emotions. Just let it pass through you, and then the sun will come out again. And so that's what we have to keep in mind. Even if we are feeling like triggered, the sun will come out again, allowing for this joyfulness to come back into our lives. A lot of the times we get stuck in the whirlwind of emotions because sometimes it becomes a habit, it becomes a pattern. But as long as we bring to it awareness of, oh, okay, I'm healing, the planet is healing, I'm going through healing, and so it's just going to pass through me. And it doesn't have to mean anything about you or us. It doesn't have to mean anything about us. It just means that it's part of purging and releasing the energies that no longer serve us. Okay, so let's see, what are the blocks that are coming up from, what are the blocks that are keeping you in separation that need to be released? What are the blocks that need to be healed and released? The blocks. Okay, one just flew off the table, but I can't grab that because I'm hooked up to the mic. So this is the Sun card. Well, take another. I'm really curious to see where that one went. Okay, this is the backup. 8 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing is blocking this connection is, you see how there's 2 children here? If you can see, and they're looking at the sun. So this is you and your twin flame. I want to say wanting to be happy in life, in your connection, having happily ever after. What I'm getting is that what's blocking your connection is the disbelief in having your happily ever after. Sun card is the happily ever after, and I think it came up a couple of times in previous readings, but it's always about union. It's always about feeling happy. And especially, like, there's these 2 children together. So it's your inner child and your twin flame's inner child. It's really about your inner child's pattern of wanting happily ever after, but then the adult part of us doesn't believe it anymore, doesn't believe in, happily ever after or wishes coming true. So I feel it's like really time to examine, go within, like, what are our beliefs? Where are what are the beliefs that don't believe in happily ever after? So as a child, when we become disappointed by like not having what we want, we begin a pattern of thinking, well, things aren't going to turn out, because they never do. I mean, I'm talking from a child's perspective. Like, as a child, you think, okay, well, for example, you're 5 years old, you didn't get that toy that you wanted for your birthday or for Christmas, so you begin to think in the way that I'm never going to get what I want. And if I do, you know, I had to work really, 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 really hard for it, or, you know, I really struggled for it, or I got lucky. So there was somewhere along the line where this belief in, you know, I can have it all just kind of went out the door. So I'm getting that this is a big block. So we have to believe in our happily ever after, because we are meant to have a happily ever after, and we deserve it. Just by being born, we deserve happily ever after, despite what appears in the 3D. It is our birthright to have happily ever after. And then with the 8 of Cups, so I'm really picking up abandoning love. And this is not even so much in the sense like your inner child feels abandoned, but I'm getting like we abandon love by not loving ourselves. We think we love ourselves, we think we know how to love ourselves, but we're all still trying to figure it out. So this is really about, you know, okay, what does self-love mean to me? Does that mean I get a massage? Does it mean I eat healthier? Does it mean I binge on Netflix? Or does it mean I have a balance of being healthy and also having time to just, you know, indulge myself? So whatever it is, whatever your language of love is, we must really not abandon love, and then we won't feel abandoned. When we love ourselves in the way that we need to love ourselves, then we will never feel abandoned by anyone, especially not our twin flame. So what's blocking our connection is the fact that we're abandoning ourselves, and we are abandoning self-love, which also means we are abandoning our inner child. So we must not abandon ourselves or love or our inner child. Okay, so let's get what's coming up. What is coming up? These cards are new. They're not shuffling properly. Okay. What's coming up for what's coming up for you? What's coming up for you? Page of Cups and the Magician. So I see with the Magician, transformation. So change is happening. Change is coming up for you. Page of Cups. So I see change happening. And I see that it is I I want to say like there's still going to be this period of fear. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to create that. But what I'm saying is that this change that's going to happen may seem scary, but it's not. It's for, I'm getting, it's change that is moving towards what you really want. So not even just in your twin flame connection, but in general. There's big change happening, like when I see this card, transformation, and it's more like, whereas we gave intention for change in the past, but the universe is stepping in to assist you in creating what you want. So that's what I feel the change is. You're going to be helped in this change that you've always wanted. So it could be with your twin flame, very well, it could be. And it could be something else that you've been working on that maybe wasn't getting off the ground, or maybe it's a move that wasn't happening. Like there was something that was not moving forward that is now going to move forward. So that's what's coming up for you. And it's going to feel like it's a big change. It could even be like a big move, like something unexpected, like, oh my God, I thought that wasn't going to happen, but it did. And it's a good change. So the energy, like, so when we're feeling like this anxiety, anxiousness, that's the fear that, you know, we tend to have when there's a big change happening. So when I first looked at this card, that's what I was picking up on, and it was like triggering me. But what it is, it's very big, but it's very positive. So that's what's coming up for you. So let me know, because I mean, this could be something significant with your twin flame. Like I really feel that what I heard was the restrictions are being lifted. The universe is stepping in, lifting the restrictions that were restricting us in what we wanted to move forward in. And it's my phone. Together with the universe, this big change is happening. So it's going to impact you in a very almost surprising way. So please do let me know, because I'm very curious and very excited for all of us that this is happening. We need some good changes happening in our lives. And with the Page of Cups, I feel like this has to do with your twin flame. So there's this, so this is your twin flame. This is the universe speaking to your twin flame, waking your twin flame up. So this can go either way. This can either be for you or your twin flame. The universe is stepping in, speaking to you to wake you up. To wake you up to love, to wake you up to union, to wake you up to fulfill those dreams and goals. I really get the sense that the universe is helping you to move forward when it comes to love. So even if that's self-love, the universe is guiding you, like whispering to you, you got to do this in order to make your dream come true. And if that dream is union, if that dream is a new home, a new project, a new business, a new job, whatever it is, the universe is like saying, okay, you know, there were restrictions in the past, whatever was holding us back, but the universe is guiding us now on how to take those forward movements, those forward steps. So that is so very exciting. I love it. I'm excited for everybody. Yeah, so this could even be your twin flame stepping up, because the universe is waking him up. The universe is whispering, wake up, wake up. It's time now. So really positive forward movement for all of us. And it's something that's going to be big and surprising, but it's something that, you know, we wanted this whole time. We just maybe forgot we wanted it, or we put it on the back burner, or we put it on the shelf and we forgot about it. Whatever it is, I really feel like it's good, positive forward movement. So that is so very exciting. So I'm so happy for you. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you again so much for joining me. And please subscribe, help others to see these messages, help other twin flames on this journey. Thank you for following me on Instagram. I'll try to post on TikTok when I can. But until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace.